Hi everyone. As you can tell, I'm in the bedroom, and sitting next to me is baby Tink and her big brother, Robert Stephen. And I'm getting ready to change their clothes. Both of them have been in the same clothes for a while. And thought it'd be nice to get them into something a little bit different. And give their hair a good brushing. While I'm talking to you. In the middle of making a new pair of pants for Robert Stephen and a complete new outfit for Tink. And I'm going to be doing some more crochet work, fixing Tink some new clothes, and we're anxiously waiting the outfits that I ordered for Robert Stephen, because he's got a snowsuit and some onesies and a Santa outfit that are coming in the mail very shortly. And I'm hoping they get here before Christmas, because I would just love to show him off in his little Santa outfit. He's going to look so cute in it. So, we'll see. And of course, my birthday present to myself is I'm going to get at least one, if not two, new kits, so that I can start working on adding a couple of dolls to my collection. Well, while I'm changing them and everything, I want to talk a little bit about something that my friend Jen brought up. She's going to be talking about it later tonight on her live stream. But it has to do with the attitude people have toward reborn artists and collectors. And some people kind of have this attitude that if you are an adult who collects dolls, there's something wrong with you. And if the dolls that you collect are hyper-realistic dolls like reborn dolls are, and he's fixing to get, as soon as I get the zip ties for him, the longer ones, because I've got the short ones for the arms and legs, but I don't have the long ones for the neck. As soon as I get the new set of zip ties, I'm going to reweight him, and I'm also going to do a little work on his complexion. Maybe use up the rest of that gold tone from when I was making Kaylee's doll, because I still got some of it left, which I think will be really, really kind of cute. And what was I saying? Oh yeah. So he's going to get a little work done to him. And his skin tones will be closer to my skin tones when I get through with him. Because I've got this kind of butterscotch caramel skin tone because of my Choctaw heritage. And when I get tan, I get really dark, and I stay tan all year round. Stay dark all year round. So what I look like right now is as pale as I ever get. And so I'm not a real white person, even though it looks kind of light right now, because I just haven't been out in the sun very much the last few years. Anyway, so when he gets finished with me doing the little adjustments to him. What did I do? Did I put these on backwards? No. They got the same kind of seams on both of them. Alrighty. When I get finished redoing Robert Stephen, he's going to look really a lot more like what he would have looked like when he was born, if my stillborn son had lived. But he's not going to be a replica, ever. He's not a replica now, and he won't ever really be. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with somebody having a replica of a dead child, or somebody that they love that had died. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If somebody wants to make like a shrine for somebody that they lost, and they want to have a doll that looks like that person in their shrine, then it's perfectly okay. It's not mentally unstable, and it's not anything wrong with the way that they're grieving, because everybody grieves differently. And I grieved for 40 years, over 40 years, since I lost Robert Stephen. And the pain was getting to the point that it was just really, really unbearable, because I had this horrendous emptiness syndrome going on in my heart, because none of my children survived to be born. And when I was in my 20s, when I was fertile, I wanted a child so bad. I never got over wanting to be a mother. Never. Never, never, never. And because of that, I've always had this nurturing attitude towards the children of my friends, and to any child really. But I always had to hold myself back. And I've always had to make sure that I never, ever started thinking of somebody else's child as my own. For one thing, that's not really socially acceptable, and it can get you in a lot of trouble with the law. And for another, nobody could really take the place of any of my children, especially not Robert Stephen, who, bless his darling little heart, made it 6 months and then was stillborn. Okay, now doesn't he look all cute? Got him in his sleepers, his pajamas, and his little hoodie, so he gets it nice and warm, because it's been a little bit chilly lately. And I'll set him over here with Santa, with this little Christmas stuffy, and we'll get started on Miss Tink. Now, I don't know whether I should put Tink in her little sleeper and then put the sweater on, or if I should just put her in just the sweater. I think I'm going to do both, because like I said about Robert Stephen, it has been a little bit chilly, and Miss Tink, I don't play a whole lot or handle her a whole lot. She's actually just most of the time sits in her little Moses basket that she came with, and she just sits there and looks pretty. Well, when I got Tink, she was named after my older sister, who only lived about 4 hours after she was born. And so I kind of decided that the first few dolls I get are actually going to be named after people in my family. Either somebody who's living, like my nephew that I'm never going to get a chance to meet because his father hates my guts, my brother, or Grandma Maud, my Choctaw grandmother. I'm going to have a doll named after her that's going to be Native American. And, alright guys, let's get this on properly. So, you know, Grandma Maud's passed away when I was 8 years old. And so I want to have a doll for her. I may even have a doll for my daddy when it's over, all said and done. But then after that, the dolls are just going to be whatever. But there will be a doll named Maud, and one that's called Dragon Baby, after my nephew, because that's his nickname, who is, he's half Chinese. His mother is this lovely, lovely Chinese woman named Xiao Li. And he was born in the year of the dragon, just like I was. And so my family always called him Dragon Baby when he was little. So, shall I leave your sweater unbuttoned? Or do you want me to button it up, little one? This is the prettiest little sweater dress. And this is actually the first of the 2 sweater dresses that I made. And so I was looking in my one pattern book of crochet patterns that I've got. There is a pattern for a kimono type sweater and a hat, baby bonnet type hat. So I'm thinking of making it for Tink, but I'll have to adjust it for a preemie, a micro preemie, because she's micro preemie sized. She's about the size my sister Lily was when she was born. Little tiny thing, about the size of a Betsy Wetsy doll. Put your little beanie hat on. Yes. There. Yeah, she's about the size my little sister Lily, who has recently died, was. Lily was 55 approximately when she died. And she's 2.5 years younger than I am. So it's been about 11 years, 10, 11 years since she died. And I miss her every single day, I really do. There we go. And here's the first blanket the first blanket that I made for them, which was a granny patch, granny square type blanket. And I thought Miss Tink could be wrapped up in that. There. Before she goes back in her little Moses basket. You got your bracelet on, little one? So what do you think? Don't they look cute? I think they look just so adorable today. I'm gonna hold this up and put it away for later. I'm sort of having problems working myself up to being all excited about Christmas this year. I just, when I was younger, I always had people over, or else I went to visit my folks. And, or I was with a lot of friends. And these years, it's rather lonely, and there's not a lot to do for Christmas like it used to be. And we used to have everybody over, have a big feast, and hold a ritual for winter solstice, and Yule, and exchange gifts, and then sit around and play D&D for the whole weekend. For 2 or 3 days. That was Christmas. This year, it's just me and Patrick and my kids here. And, of course, they don't talk. And they can't really participate in anything except sit there and look pretty. And then there's Rob Mischief and Cookie Monster. And that's it. Not going to be anybody. So, and the only reason I'm having Patrick home for Christmas is because Big Lots is closed on Christmas Day. Otherwise, he'd be working like he did for Halloween and Thanksgiving. So, yeah. I hope everybody is going to have a really, really good Christmas holiday all this month. Have a really good time. And you can contact me at my email, which is in the description below, norwoodpatricia48@gmail.com. And follow me on Patreon. I have my Patreon page in the description below. And if you like my video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see what happens. Love y'all. Have a very wonderful day. Bye-bye.